that walk. Look at that walk. Look at that walk.
Oh, hey, we're back. We're watching a video called Men Answer Commonly Googled Questions About Men. Seeing how earlier this morning when I went to the bathroom I saw a penis, I think that qualifies me for this. So, I'll leave the link to the original video in the description below. Let's do this, bitches.
There's definitely going to be masturbation questions. I know that. And if there's not, then this is really awkward, and I'm embarrassed for saying that.
I have no idea what's coming at me.
Something about balls. Balls, dicks, hair.
I think these are going to be really funny.
I'm sure there's going to be something about boners.
There's gonna be something about body hair.
These gonna be some pretty serious questions.
So here's the list.
Why do men grow beards?
Why do men grow beards? Okay. I'm not a beard grower. I've attempted to grow a beard a couple times. I get to the point where it gets itchy here. I have beard butter. I don't like the way it makes the beard feel nice, but it also makes my skin really oily, and I don't like that. I grow or attempt to grow facial hair, whether it's a beard or goatee, just because without it I have a baby face, and I don't like that. It's also a nice change. So it's sort of, in my opinion, it's sort of like why women dye their hair or do anything to themselves, like put makeup on. You want to, it makes you look different. It makes you feel better. It's a change. It's a change that you can do without spending any kind of like money. Well, it's a change that I can do without spending any kind of money. So that's why I grow it. You also look older. Sometimes you look a little more distinguished. Sometimes you look meaner. And I'm about people leaving me the fuck alone. So if I can look like I'm constantly pissed 24/7 just so people don't talk to me, sign me up. I'm there.
I feel like I can speak to this.
A lot of them do it to hide the ugly.
Keeps your face warm.
My dude said to hide their ugly. First off, fuck you.
Just like a lion's mane.
It's hiding. I'm hiding behind a facade.
It's because I'm just too lazy to shave.
Plus, it lets you channel a lumberjack spirit whenever you need
It's
to.
because everybody likes beards.
Oh my god.
Well,
Why do men ghost? Okay, I'm not one to really ghost. I've always been, and you guys know this from being subscribers to my channel, I tell you how it is. If I don't like you, or I feel like we're not clicking or vibing, I just let you know. And that's it. I move on. I don't have time for that shit. I think women ghost more than men, but I think the reason men ghost is because they think in their head they're protecting you just by, or it's actually easier on you and protecting your feelings if they just don't answer you, which is like the dumbest mentality to have. And that's the only thing I can think of. Or they're just pussies. They don't know how to handle their own emotions, therefore they don't know how to handle yours, so they just kind of ghost your ass. And it's just easier for them. That's the only thing I can think of.
well, Eric, why do you ghost?
You've never done that before, ever?
I've very infrequently ghosted.
Ghosting is when you go out on a date or a couple of dates with somebody, and then instead of breaking it off with them and like being explicit about it, you just vanish like a ghost and pretend like nothing ever happened.
Honestly, it's just a way of avoiding confrontation.
I think people ghost because they avoid mildly uncomfortable situations.
Now, I do ghost. I don't think it's when it comes to dating though. The only times I have ghosted someone or ghosted people, multiple people, is when it comes to my feelings. When I'm hurt too much emotionally and I just don't want to deal with it, I just kind of go into myself and everyone's dead to me basically. And I just stay quiet. I stay to myself, and they'll message me and I'll keep it short, or I won't respond. Or I'll just keep it short until they just fuck off. They'll get the hint. Fuck off. And I do that to protect my feelings, especially if it's someone that I'm interested in, and it doesn't go the way I've thought it would go, or I've been led to believe it would go. And then to protect my own feelings, I'll go like Casper mode. You know, I'll go fucking walls are up, and I'm that's it. Short and sweet, straight to ghost. That's it. But typically I don't just ghost you out of nowhere. You have to, there's a setup to get to that
Situation.
I feel like it's common courtesy to like text back.
Just say not interested, provide a little closure, a little basic human respect.
Men, don't ghost. It's bad. Stop ghosting.
I know I flirt like Joey Tribbiani. I walk up to the girl, I'm like, how you doing? And that's how I flirt. And most of the time it doesn't work out for me. I know some men flirt like, hey, excuse me, miss, does it smell like chloroform? And that's not a good way to flirt at all. It's a horrible way to flirt. I've had some of my guy friends jokingly tell me, you got to get them back in the caveman days. Club over the head. And I hope to Christ they were joking, but they probably weren't. No, they probably were. I don't know. I've been told that I'm flirtatious by nature. Half the time I don't realize I'm flirting. And if I really like someone, I try to make them laugh way more than I should. Like I'm usually pretty good at making people laugh. Shits and giggles. But typically if I like someone, I'll try to go out of my way to talk to them more, get to know them more, try to get them to keep talking to me, finding out what they like, and that's a good way to have a conversation and keep them going and make them laugh. I'm really bad at flirting. I really am. I'm awkward when it comes to girls that I like. If I like a girl, it's gonna be awkward, and it'll be great. You'll be fine. You'll be like, oh, this guy's fucking weird. He's funny as shit, but Christ on crutches is he weird. I don't really know how I flirt. I've never watched myself, and I'm pretty sure if I hit on myself, I'll probably shoot myself down just as fast as the other people. So, there's
This
that.
is a good question that I also want to know the answer to.
He just wants to be close to you. He just wants to talk to you. He just wants to try to understand you, know you a little bit better.
If they're making super consistent eye contact with you,
Complimenting you.
Super consistent eye contact. That's right. I need to start doing that. Just go find the girl, like Walmart, aisle 7, Target. I don't want the lower class girls anymore. I want an upper class girl. So I'm going to go to Target. I'm going to find one in aisle 7. I'm just going to stare intently at them, and they'll know. They'll know to call security. What the fuck? What do you eye contact? Jesus Christ. Like, I get eye contact. It shows you're listening if you're already talking to someone, but don't stand there in aisle 7 and just the girl at the end of the aisle. That's fucking creepy, dude.
A lot.
or if they're laughing at your joke that nobody else heard.
Not 100%, but I'd say 90% if someone's asking you to hang out.
That's like a guy in the club just staring at you off in the corner while you're on the floor, and he's just like, mine, mine, and then walking up to you like, excuse me, do you have the Jeep Wrangler in the back? Yeah, I'll meet you out there tonight, 3 o'clock. You know, like, what the fuck? That's right up there. It's horrible. And I know I'm laughing at this. That's because in my head, it's cartoonish and funny and just awkward and weird and stupid, and just, you've got to be fucked up to understand my humor.
Out one-on-one and is like texting you a lot.
Mine. Why do men catcall? I don't think I catcall. Again, I'm very shy. So despite what you may think from my YouTube videos, I'm very, very shy. I don't think I've ever catcalled anybody. I'm not sitting like, shorty. I'm not doing dumb shit like that. You know, I'm not doing shit like that. I have set up a box with a twig and a Starbucks mocha frappuccino. I have yet to catch a basic white girl. But I've heard that's how you do it. I don't think I catcall. Like I said, I'm very shy. I'll maybe talk, but most of the time I'm just like, I don't know what to say. What do you say to someone that you see physically and you're like, wow, I'd fuck them. And that's what you're in your head saying, like, wow, I'd like to hit that, you know. You don't walk up, excuse, because you have nothing to say to them. So catcalling's not really, in my opinion, going to get you anywhere. So I don't know why men catcall. Maybe because they think in their head that's their way of establishing some sort of communication. Maybe a girl will respond to that. And most of the time they don't. They just don't. And I can't fucking blame them. I think it's just stupid. I don't even know where that came from. Why? At what point in like our heads as men did we think this'll work? Sure, Dave. That'll work. You know, that'll work. That'll get her right over here. Panties dropped. Absolutely.
I don't understand how people catcall.
I agree. I'm with you on that one. But I see it happen all the time.
When I'm assuming it's for attention, because that's the only way they're going to get this woman's attention is if they shout shit at her.
Like, what makes you feel like this is okay or normal?
Maybe they don't care if it's good attention.
I think it's more so that they don't care. So they just whatever diarrhea comes out of their mouth. Like, girl, come here, let me suck the fart out your butt. I'll use a crazy straw. Takes longer. Takes longer. You gotta suck harder. Jesus Christ. It's not effective. Just go up and talk to them. It's another human being. They eat, shit, fart, and fuck just like you. So just treat them like another person. Don't fucking, you know, let me bounce a feather off that ass. Don't fucking do shit like that. Can you just see that? The feather? It's bouncing and then there it goes again. Can you imagine an ass like that?
They're bad.
Exactly.
Magnificent.
Yeah. Like,
Some
more
woman
times.
is registering them in some degree.
It's
Don't
dumb
do it.
and it's disgusting.
Men should stop. It's the moral of 2017.
Yeah, guys are very much insecure. But we're not allowed to talk about that or our feelings, despite what 2021 is trying to do with men and trying to get men to open up more. At the end of the day, if a man is too overly emotional, then he's not considered a man. I kind of keep my shit to me, and then tomorrow I start school to learn English. Fuck, I for the most part keep my feelings inside. Not wanting to really show them, and on the off chance that, and I think it's because on the off chance that I have shown them, it usually gets thrown in my face. Oh, you remember the time you cried? Nope, I remember the time I sucked a tear back in my eye. I remember the time I shoved it deep down, straight into the pit of my stomach, where it just festers into a ball of whatever, so that eventually I can pop a blood vessel in my fucking brain. Most men don't really talk about what bothers them, for fear of being judged, fear of being told to man up, fear of being told you're not a man. So we're just supposed to man up and keep manning up and just deal with it. And we don't talk about it. That's why, if I'm not mistaken, the male suicide rate is actually higher than any other suicide rate, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong on that, but I'm almost certain I'm right. So, yeah, we're very much insecure. I'm extremely insecure. I just don't talk about it. It's not going to fix anything.
Yeah.
Insecure is such a strong word, and no one really likes to think of themselves as insecure.
Guys are insecure at times.
He's like a
They
poor
question
man's
their
Tom
parents,
Holland.
they
That's what he
question
reminds me of.
How they speak.
I wish I still had hair. Like, that would be fun.
You
I
do, it's
always
just all on
think,
your
like,
face.
People don't like me.
I think the number one insecurity for me would be physique, because there's always like a strong pressure for.
I have to agree. Physique is definitely one of the things I'm insecure about. But that's, I mean, you got to think you got your Chris Hemsworth, your Chris Pratts, you know. You got all these actors out here, you know, even Brad Pitt back in the day, just, you know, toned and shit. And yeah, we could probably do that too. But they have personal trainers telling them what to eat, what to do, when to do it. And it's hell at first for them. But it becomes a routine. And most men don't want to commit the time to do that. I don't want to commit the time to do that. I would much rather come home and play Xbox and watch dumb shit on YouTube than go to the gym. End of story. And, you know, with my job, it's a physically demanding job. So when I come home, I really don't want to get ready and go to the gym and go do more physically demanding shit. So, I mean, I don't think I'm obese. I could probably tone up a bit more, but I don't think I'm that bad. But from what I see on TV and in the movies, that's what girls want. Magic Mike, you know, oh my God. Oh my God. That's my girl voice. I'm never getting laid again.
Meant to look very muscular, very fit.
Somebody commented on the last video, "Oh, I can't believe this kid's wearing a Hollister." And I went out and bought a whole new wardrobe after that one comment.
When I did one of these videos before, the comments were like predominantly about like how my dad should have like taken me to the woods more, and like why do BuzzFeed have so many gay boys in their videos and stuff.
A lot of men are very insecure about their masculinity and feel like they need to exert it in some way, shape, or form instead of just kind of being true to who they are.
I mean, I thought these were some pretty good questions.
Hopefully people are depthful, I'm assuming, and want the answers to some of these questions, which quite frankly deserve an answer.
I think this list is pretty thorough. I mean, this is a good start to continue the conversation of men's emotions.
Yeah, that would be the end of the video. Men's emotions would have been another really good question. They had some decent questions. Like the beard one was just stupid. I expected questions like, why do men hide their feelings? Or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, I think they did a pretty good job on it. So guys, sound off in the comments. Let me know what your answers were to these questions. To my men. And ladies, sound off. Let me know what you think these answers. Fuck is wrong with my mouth today? It's not working. Sound off in the comments below and let me know what you think the answers to these questions were, in your opinion. And I'll leave the link, like I said, in the video. I'll leave the link in the video. I'm just done talking. Bye. Later, bitches.
Look at that walk. Look at that walk. Look at that walk.